Today we are going to start the next chapter of the book Footprint Without Feet, and the chapter's name is Bholi. The story is about a village girl who is discriminated as she had pock marks on her face. She used to stammer and she was considered the most simpleton. The writer is Khwaja Ahmed Abbas, who is a well-known, a famous film director, who is a journalist in Urdu also. He has made so many Hindi movies and has been awarded by National Film Fare Award. So he has written this story where Bholi is a very simple girl. Bholi suffered an attack of smallpox when she was just 2 years old. She damaged a part of her brain when she fell off from the cot. Education transformed a dumb cow into a fearless and courageous girl. First, she agreed to marry an unequal match, Bishambar, just to maintain the honor of the family. Her father, Ramlal, put even his turban at the feet of the greedy bridegroom. He even accepted to marry a girl with pockmarks only after getting 5,000 rupees of dowry. Bholi showed the courage of throwing away the ceremonial garland into the fire. She refused to have a mean, greedy man as a husband like Bishambarnath. So that is the general discussion over the chapter. Now I am going to start with the detailed summary, what happened actually in the story. Bholi was the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal. She had fallen off the cot when she was just 10 months old. Perhaps some part of her brain was damaged. Out of all children, only she remained backward. Therefore, she was called Bholi, the simpleton. It was just an adjective, you can say she is Bholi. She is very simple. At birth, Bholi was very fair and pretty. When she was 2 years old, she had an attack of smallpox. Her eyes were saved, but her entire body was disfigured. She had deep black pock marks all over the body. Little Sulekha. Actually, this is the name in the story, and she is given the nickname of Bholi as a, you can say, another adjective, that she is very Bholi, she is very simple. So actual name is Sulekha. Learned how to speak at 5. She stammered. She was not clear in her speech. Children of her made fun of her. So Bholi talked very little because she feels embarrassed. She never used to talk to anyone. Ramlal had 7 children, 3 sons and 4 daughters. Bholi was the youngest of all. It was a prosperous family. There was plenty to eat and drink. They were living in the village. They were having a very well-to-do family. Every child was healthy except Bholi. The sons were sent to study in the city. Radha was already married, the elder daughter. Mangla's marriage had been fixed, the second one's. The third one was Champa. All the girls except Bholi were good looking and healthy. There was no difficulty in marrying them. Ramlal was worried about Bholi only. She had neither good looks nor intelligence. Then who is going to marry her? A primary school was opened in the village. The Tehsildar came to perform its opening ceremony. There he asked Ramlal to set an example and send all his daughters to school. Because at that moment, especially girl education, was not so common. People didn't send the daughter to the school to get education. So the Tehsildar just suggested him that he should set the example because he is the what you can say Nambardar in the village, so he can set the example by sending her daughters to the school to study. He had no courage to disobey the Tehsildar. How he can say no? The next day he caught Bholi by hand and took her to school. She was frightened and shouted in terror. Bholi was lucky to receive a clean dress that no longer fitted Champa. Because she was the youngest one, all the discarded things were given to her. She was bathed and oil was rubbed in her matty hair. Bholi now began to think that school was a better place than home, because where she was going, where her father was taking her, she is being dressed, she is being bathed, she is being given the new clothes to wear, the hair are combed. That means it's some better place as compared to the home. Bholi was glad to find so many girls there. They were almost of her age. She hoped that one of these girls might become her friend. Bholi was impressed by the pictures of the birds and animals on the wall. The teacher came to her and asked her name. As I told you, she used to stammer, so she stammered again and again but could not pronounce her full name. The teacher encouraged her. She decided to make another effort, and this time she succeeded in pronouncing her full name, Bholi. She stammered once, twice, thrice, but then she was able to speak. Bholi. The teacher patted her affectionately. She loved her. She assured her that she would be able to speak like anyone else can. She would be able to read the picture book. In time, she would be more learned than anyone else in the village. Then no one would be able to laugh at her. Bholi's heart was throbbing with a new hope and a new life because she got the encouragement from her teacher.